everyone, I'm going to be doing a review of Delton Locomotive Works log cars with loop, hook and loop couplers. The box is just a normal cardboard box. I got 2 of these at a garage sale for $5. Alright everybody, here's the log cars right here. Now these are labeled, I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be narrow gauge. But before I get into any of the details, I want to comment on the weight. These cars are extremely light. They're resin cast. And this is an LGB switch, and they got springs in them, so cars can roll through them, you know. But these cars derail every time. They're so light. It makes it a pain in the ass when you're trying to do switching. Because every time you got to open up the switch, it's just really, really annoying. Oh, sorry, bad camera. You gotta get this thing back on the rails. Now, oh yeah, I'm making a. I'm not sure what to do with this. Maybe a turntable. These log cars though, I don't really want to uncouple them. They came with hook and loop couplers. I damaged both of these when removing them, so I tied them up with a little wire there, kind of sketchy. But I want to comment on, ooh, shit. Now these whole entire cars are all resin except for the chains holding the fake logs on. Now I do like, oh sorry, too zoomed in. I do like the wood, fake wood details. Now, the center beam here is actually wood. It's kind of neat, I guess. Pretty cool. But they got these chains on them, too. I like the little grabbers on them. Those are kind of neat, the little ratchets. I'm probably going to take those off, though, and use them on something else. These log cars, though, they're labeled as narrow gauge, but since I'm doing a 2-foot 6-inch meter gauge railroad, which is 1/18 scale for G-scale trains. These cars are not pleasant to deal with. I usually just let them sit somewhere. They came with hook and loops, but I put knuckles on them. Normal Bachmann knuckle couplers. I got both of these $5 at a garage sale. Oh yeah, the trucks. They're sprung. That's nice detail. I'll probably put those on something else. Honestly, I gotta say, these log cars are so skinny. They're like 1/8 of an inch over the ties on both sides. Now here's a 1/18 scale Lincoln Zephyr model car here. And that's just kind of a size comparison there. But, oh, also, this is my little yard that I've been working on here. Oh, freaking mosquitoes. God dang, it hit me in the eye. Son of a bitch. Sorry. I don't like bugs. It's kind of going to be a little forest area, I guess. Some fake trees up in here. Not sure why my camera's having troubles focusing, but it is. There's a water tower that was on the Russet Canyon Railroad, which I ripped up. There's an ash pit that I'm working on. And that's just a bunch of hay kind of as filler because I'm going to do a short film pretty soon, but I don't have this area finished. So I got to kind of dust it up a little bit, you know, some scenery. And there's the boxcar. I've done a previous video on that on my Instagram. But yeah, these log cars though, they're just, I don't like them. They're light though, so if you did have a decent track, you can pull plenty of them. They don't roll well because of the resin trucks. They do not roll well at all whatsoever. But of course, if you look at a relatively, the wheels on this came with it. This box car here. Oh, please don't go off. Shit, I'm falling. Ooh, I just fell backwards. I think I'm having a stroke. See, that box car rolls really well. But if you take these log cars on the downhill, they don't roll as well as the boxcar, and then they stop anytime they hit switches. See, when the wheel even gets in the frogs there, it just does not roll decent. The other thing is too is when you're putting hook and loops on these, because of the chilled steel wheels with those little ribs on the inside, the band or the little center on the coupler there, that little thing that sticks off hanging on the axle, sometimes it hits it. It makes a clicking noise. It's really annoying. If you have these, good for you. I don't recommend them at all whatsoever. I'm probably going to remove the logs from the actual little beam and put something else on them, or make one of those make it so it can hold like a really big long log on 2 cars. I've seen that on some railroads. I always thought that was kind of neat. Yeah, these cars they don't stay on the tracks at all. They're relatively decent made, but the resin snaps easy, so when you're unscrewing the hook and loops, be careful. Don't even know why they come with hook and loops. They should at least come with decent couplers. Just gotta hook switch. That was not. Well, shit. Wire just broke. Damn. Oh well. Doesn't matter. See, and then the slightest thing. When a wire gets stuck in it, really light wire, derails it all over the place. It cannot take anything, no bumps. I had a little itty bitty gap in the rails. It was like maybe 1/16 of an inch gap. Derailed. It was not decent at all whatsoever. Also, I got these gates, which is just kind of this cheap wood log that I got in this Christmas thing. I kind of want to put these on it, but I need some ideas for this, so please comment on this. I love seeing comments. It just kind of makes my day. I have this pine tree, but had things on it, but it got singed, and it's kind of loose. I got some bike pegs. Don't need those. But I think that's about a wrap up on this. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave ideas for this, because I got a couple of my own, but I want to know what you guys think. Toodles. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'd like to say, verdict on this product, not good.